cellulite, that lovely cottage cheese dimply stuff on the backs of our butts and thighs. How the hell do you get rid of it? I'm gonna tell you guys today. And the best part is these are all natural ways that you can get rid of cellulite and without exercise. Because really what you guys will be glad to know is that exercise does not combat cellulite. It really doesn't really go hand in hand. So most of these tips, I think except one of them, are going to be all without exercise. So if cellulite is something that troubles you guys, then just keep watching. So first of all, who gets cellulite? Everyone can get cellulite. Cellulite isn't a thing that is for people who are overweight. Literally skinny, underweight, slim people can get cellulite. You can be overweight and have cellulite. And that is because cellulite literally is only to do with the way fat is distributed on your body. It gets compressed into these little pockets and then it creates cellulite, which is that lumpy, bumpy, I guess cottage cheese looking stuff, usually on the backs of thighs around the bum area. You're not going to have to drop a ton of weight in order to necessarily get rid of or improve your cellulite. My first tip would be to eat a low fat diet. Why is that? Because cellulite basically is the way fat is distributed in your body, how your fat cells are distributed. So eating a low fat diet is only going to benefit you in the long run because you're not adding any fat cells to your body. You kind of want to snip that in the bud and not be eating too many high in fat foods. I'm not saying cut it out completely, but I'm just saying all those bad, intense, heavy, fatty foods, limit them. My second tip, or I guess fact, is that the more hydrated your body is, the less fat is able to deposit. And so you want to stay hydrated and also eat foods that are high in water content. So that can be drinking water, as I always say. I'm not even going to harp on that. But also eating foods with a high water content. A lot of fruit, cucumber is one of my favorite foods that has high water content in it. I'm telling you, your fat cells aren't going to have a chance to thrive and also create those little fatty deposits. It's going to be so much better for you. My next quick tip for you guys involves dry brushing. What is a dry brush? Enter the dry brush. This is a dry brush. I actually got this from my spa, and it just has natural bristles. Of course, you want to make sure it has natural bristles. And dry brushing is great because it promotes circulation and it also releases toxins. So it is actually great also for things like ingrown hairs too, like to prevent ingrown hairs on your bikini line. So if you guys get a separate dry brush for that area, oh my god, you're gonna thank yourself, especially if you get waxes. But in order for those fatty deposits that create cellulite to form and to kind of take set in your body, it usually means that there isn't great circulation. And so because dry brushing promotes circulation, doing this for like 5 minutes before you get in the shower every morning can really help promote that circulation. And then also it could cause those fatty deposits to kind of disperse and smooth out. So basically, how do you dry brush? You take the brush, you obviously do it when you're dry, and you just go like this all over your body. Obviously, you're going to want to localize it to the areas that you want to treat, but some people dry brush their whole body. I actually started dry brushing to keep my bikini line really nice and smooth, and it's done wonders for that. I get questions about that all the time. But then I actually started doing it on my entire body just for the other benefits and like the releasing of toxins that it has. This isn't my bikini waxing one right here because how inappropriate would that be to show you guys on camera, so don't get a dirty mind. Next, I'm going to be giving you guys the exercise tip. It is a known fact, you can't argue, that building muscle actually kind of eats up your fat because what it does is it fills up the fatty stores and it reduces fat. Because obviously if you have a fatty thigh and then you start working out your legs, the muscle is going to eat away at those fat cells. You're going to be gaining more muscle than fat. Everything's going to look tighter. And where some of those fat cells were, you're going to have muscle cells and muscle growth. And so that means it's going to be filled out and you can smooth out just from that alone. So I will refer you guys to another video I have sharing my best exercises for losing thigh fat and for toning up your thighs. Squatting, lunging, oh my god, amazing. I'm telling you guys, in my experience, muscle trumps fat. My next tip is for those of you that smoke. Quit smoking, because what smoking does is it doesn't help promote great circulation. And so for those of you that are smoking and trying to lose weight or have a cellulite problem, that is something that if you cut down on your cigarettes or you just don't smoke at all, I've never been a smoker so I don't know how hard it can be, but I imagine it's pretty hard to just cut it out. But if you can limit that, and limit nicotine, that is going to really help you guys out a lot. And then my last tip is to massage the area, the affected area, with natural oils. My favorite is coconut oil, but also another great massaging butter is shea butter. That's another natural butter that is amazing for this. I love natural oils because what they do is they promote elasticity in the skin. And when you start massaging the affected area, if you have cellulite, you want to promote that circulation. So you'll be getting more circulation just from the massage, but also because you're using an essential natural oil, you'll be promoting elasticity in the skin, and better skin elasticity, the less chance it has to look dimpled and ruffled. So yeah guys, I just wanted this to be a really quick video. So those are my best tips for avoiding, getting rid of, and improving the look of cellulite. If you guys have any tips or have tried anything that works, let me know down below. Like I said, cellulite wasn't an issue for me, but I have had friends that have dealt with it and I've helped them by giving them these tips actually. So I know that these tips definitely work because I've seen them work on other people. But as always, let me know your things and thoughts down below, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.